Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are still working on defending, well, what is now Bavaria. This used to be East Francia, but East Franconia kind of became a thing, and this guy's going after some stuff. There's just nonsense going on here. Let's get zoomed on in, and we are working on helping this guy out in his Liberty War and also against the Dutch Catholic Uprising. So we are on our way there, and honestly, I think this war is kind of done. Like, he's going to be sieging the capital here. We're sieging this County of Worms. It's not a particularly great capital to be sieging, but it's a capital, I suppose. There's a duchy over here that could be sieged, but yeah, our ally is going to be getting the actual war leader's capital. And we're heading down to fight ourselves a few Catholics, and that'll be fine. Offering a concubine, huh? I don't think we require additional concubines at this time. No, we're fine. No worries there, although I do want to double check our succession. Yes, that looks good. Considering the fact that we are 60, that's definitely going to need to happen. So we're going to come down here and see what we can do about fighting these lads. We are, of course, continuing to siege up here. And that'll get done eventually. Okay, so they've decided to run away. And now they've decided to fight us. Maybe. It was showing a negative previously, but this looks pretty positive to me. Yeah, we win this. Handily. Fantastic. Okay, so we are going to finish up this siege. And we're going to win the fight against the populist uprising here. And this may actually just straight up end the war, since this is a populist leader. Actually, it should, right? Yes, this should just straight up end this war. And it does. Exactly what we wanted. Excellent. So that war is now over, and we are going to come over this direction to, like, Falkenstein. This fort will be done sieging in 35 days here, and I do expect that once we finish up these two sieges, we should be basically done with this war. So that put us to 70. Not as much as I was hoping. But this will be at least to 80 here. Bare minimum. It'll be higher than that, but it'll be at least to 80. We're going to take some learning lifestyle experience, not spend 300 gold right now. 85? Okay. That'll do. So, who all is actually rebelling here? Okay. So we should head down to, like, Zurich. Yeah, there we go. This is a slow siege here that I don't expect to proceed very rapidly. Well, let's go ahead and split this in half, and we'll send half of the troops up over here. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a weird marching order. All the way down over here? I guess just going to deal with this army? Who's leading this? Just a count. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Ticking war score should be on our side. We do see some 1,200 troops up here. Okay, a betrothal was fulfilled. Sure. So 5 months on this siege, allegedly. 6 months here, and... Okay, we've got a Liberty War in Khazaria. Honestly, a Liberty War isn't that concerning. She can just about take care of it herself. Just about. Especially with that guy leaving the Liberty War. But 3142 troops is not very many. That's okay. Honestly, I feel like... Well, this war is definitely going to be over by the time we finish this siege, right? Let's send these guys over to Khazaria. So they would come over to, like, here. How long before they would arrive here? It doesn't actually say. Probably because we have two separate people selected here that will take differing amounts of time. We're going to be able to take a river most of the way, so that looks good. Okay, 48 days here. I expect this siege to finish the war. So 35 days there. These guys are on their way over. They do need to resupply. They're going to be able to resupply on the move, it looks like. I'm not sure if they actually get supplies while on move order. So we should actually maybe just chill here for a moment while they get supplies. And yes, this war is now over. So these guys are going to head over to here. That will take them 7 months to get there. Sure. That path is fine. Come on, end this war. I want this to be no longer hostile territory. You can do it. Anytime now, Mr. AI guy. There we go. Fantastic. We'll put this guy in as our marshal. And we should be able to resupply here, I think. Well, actually. Yeah, we should be able to resupply here. But we aren't. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just come down over this way. 5 months until we arrive there. We're going to take heavy attrition on the way. There's no doubt about that. We should probably just land over here in Crimea and resupply a bit. Just have everybody group up here. Okay, well, we'll head on over, and we could also raise up additional troops, but I don't think it's necessary. So we're just going to be a little bit greedy here. We can grant vassals off to rightful liege. I'm not too concerned about that right now. I would love it if this guy would go after East Franconia, but we should have de jure claims on that after we inherit, so I'm not too concerned about that. So, 3,000 troops. We see 1,700 here and 1,300 here. Okay, that makes sense. She's sieging up here, which is not necessarily the best place to siege, but okay, sure. Embarkations are happening now, and we are sailing on over. Excellent. So yeah, we're just going to pop over here and resupply a bit, is going to be the goal. So we'll have this unit, instead of going here, they're going to go here. And then these guys, who are heading up right now, they're going to pop in over... I'm actually leaving. Okay, they're going to pop in over here. No, they can just drop in and start the siege. They've got plenty of supplies. These guys need to resupply. So we'll allow them to resupply a bit here. There we go. We've got supplies. Perfect. We're going to start moving them down to support our siege in case they decide to fight us, but I think we have sufficient troops here to defend this anyway. We're at 17% war score right now. I'd love to see her come siege this duchy. And that's exactly what she's doing, so that's perfect. You're heading northward. Where is the other force at? We don't see it. Okay. That's fine. For the moment, I'm not too concerned. Our siege force is going nicely here. We've got 30 more days. Cool. Yeah, a lot of this border gore over here we should be able to do de jure on. So we'll go ahead and receive this king. Sadly, he did not bring any gold. But I guess that's okay. So we will head up over this way and grab this barony as soon as we're done here. There we go. And these guys will head on over. Cool. So that puts us at 46% war score. 16 months left on that siege over there. We'll go ahead and grab sanctioned loopholes to buy claims, I guess, but we don't need to buy claims necessarily. Considering that we can't really press claims, there's not really a great point to doing that, I suppose. We've replenished our troops nicely over here, and these two forces here, they're going to come up and look to stack wipe this army. So they're going to position over here. These guys are a little bit behind, but that's okay. We actually don't need both forces to do this. We'll just move up there. Okay, these guys are in Moldavia. That's fine. Yeah, we could become an herbalist. That's okay. Cool. Intrigue challenge? Sure, we'll find out. She's not a witch, so we gained 50 learning lifestyle experience. Fantastic. You have a claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Hungary house seniority? Yes. So that'll make things complicated. Interesting. I don't think we're going to go for Hungary at this moment. We're going to continue chasing these lads. See what we can get here. Excellent. So there's these guys down here in like the Odessa area. That's fine. We're We're going to cut over this way and shave some time off here. We're 53% war score right now, and make that 79. So we do have ticking war score at this time. We're going to head up to Azov. Wonderful. $50 learning lifestyle experience. Fantastic. We'll see where they go after this. We are losing supplies, but that's okay. Looks like we do still catch them here, so that's perfect. These guys are running out of supplies for their sieging, but that's okay. This war is basically over. And there we go. That ends the war. Perfect. We'll disband our troops. And let's head on back over here. We've got a lot of constructions to work on. Trade ports are very important, and we will continue to work on constructing those wherever possible. Construct them here as well. A ransom? Will you accept this offer in return for my freedom? What offer? You're not offering anything. I decline. However, we will go into our port here. There we go. And prisoners, and we will mass ransom. I want all the gold that we can get. Excellent. So that's a good amount of gold there. We could host feasts and such, but we're not going to do so because we, of course, have constructions to perform. So we're going to get Stegholm some resin collectors. There we go. And we're going to get some hunting grounds. We may as well bump up to speed 4 for the moment. Forestry. There we go. And over here, we're going to get additional forestry upgrades. Sounds good. And I would love to get a trade port here, and we just get enough money to do it. Cool. No, it's too expensive. Okay. Ransom? Okay, sure. 10 gold? Yeah, that's fine. So let's double check that this is all still going. This is our great-grandson here. Yes. This is all perfect. And in Khazaria, yep, this is our granddaughter, and they have not had any male children. At this point, it's unlikely that they're going to. So that is perfect. This is our player heir here. And then this is a person married in Bavaria. So that's fine. I like it. Excellent. So we've got that reasonably under control. Khazaria is not actually at war. This is an internal conflict, looks like. That's completely fine. We do need a new chancellor, and it will be this guy. Perfect. Let's head on in and see if we can get any castle constructions going here. I would love to build... Well, this isn't actually a trade port location. I would love to build hamlets here and boost up our monthly income. I'm actually going to swap here over to wealth focus. There we go. And we got a learning lifestyle perk. Cool. That gets us scholar. That's actually really lucky timing that that came in right then. That gives us that 5% learning and development growth of 15%. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that that came in right then, actually. Complete luck. Complete luck. But we're going to have you... Oh, you're already increasing development here. I just want to check... Yeah, our existing development is a bit of an issue there. Burrs is going to be done soon enough, but we have a lot of tech that we want to get still. We want to get Burrs, we want to get Mangonels, we want to get Household Soldiers, we want to get Royal Prerogative, and this Duchess is... Wait, is this the same claim that we already fought against? I mean, we accept this. We're going to jump down our speed, and how many troops do they have? 3,000? She can almost handle that on her own. Okay, our best place to raise up, I think, would be here. So we're going to raise our men-at-arms. Do we need more than just our men-at-arms? Not many more. We're going to raise up around 5,000 here. That's going to be overkill. So that's 1,000, 2,000. This is more than enough. So we'll group all that together. We did not get the men-at-arms raised. For some reason, I was thinking the men-at-arms were there. Okay, so let's get the men-at-arms raised up. There we go. And we're just going to head in to Azov here. We'll arrive there in 5 months. We will pay embarkation fees. That's fine. We did manage to get a lot of construction queued up before we got called into another war, so that's good. Hopefully Bavaria doesn't call us in this amount of time either. I mean, they've definitely got a lot of problems, both of these, that are instituted by our takeover. And so we have to hold these positions. So that's absolutely fine. We are going to re-embark over here, and then that river will take us all the way down to the Black Sea and allow us to land in Azov. So that's perfect. And this guy's the war leader. Is he leading his forces? No, he's actually located in that capital. No, we don't care about these artifacts. That's all okay. Yeah, this is all fine. The crown, the armor, and the trinket we should probably repair, but we have time on those, so I'm going to hold off for the moment. And down we go. Sailing through the Dnieper. Being able to embark in rivers is so convenient. Like, when I switch over to playing the Bizarro Ottomans, it's rough to not be able to embark in rivers. Navigable rivers changes everything. There's no doubt about it. But this is not going to be much of a siege here. We're going to leave our onagers and these levies behind. These guys are going to move up and start a slow siege. Yeah, we're going to take 453 casualties here. I don't really care, though. I think that's fine. So we're going to stay here in siege, 3 months on that siege, allegedly. But with a siege leader, we should, in theory, move a little faster. So they've definitely raised up some, like, mercs or something over here. Or I guess just called in more allies. But that's fine. We've still got enough troops to deal with that. Not a problem at all. I'm not sure where the Khazarian army is. Ah, it's up here. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. Although, these guys should probably come up over this way and look to fight these guys. Well, we'd prefer not to take additional attrition, if at all possible. We'll probably need to resupply. Let's see what happens when we take over this location. Yeah, that's just 13% from occupation. The single occupation will mean that they can't win from occupation alone. Oh yeah, look at that. We captured their heir. That put us very high on the war score. Up over 50%, not counting what they have over here. I really hope you run away. You should be running right now. Run. 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 She ain't running. We're going to try to get up there. Okay, she's running. We're going to hop into the river here and use the river to navigate up here faster. Hopefully she arrives soon, or she doesn't get caught up here. That would be the ideal scenario. We're going to head up via the river. Of course, we'll take a recently disembarked penalty. That is the downside of traveling this way. But we will arrive here in about 20 days. Will it be too late? The answer is possibly. We arrived just in time. Just in the nick of time there. I think one more day and they would have been forced to retreat there. But we arrived at exactly the right time. That is beautiful. These guys are coming in to attack us, and it's very rude of them. So at this point, we are going to head back over this way, I think. Because we probably need to take out these hostile forces and defend our siege forces. But just getting this battle won, that's a huge deal. So we're going to be able to hold off this attack here on our siege force. That's fine. If these guys came in, though, we'd have problems. So that's why we're pulling back to attack Azov. Excellent. Okay. So at this point, we're at 91% war score. If we were to attack this, I think we would lose that. We need to wait for our main force to arrive. And when will they get here? They will get here in like 3 months. So that's quite a ways away. We actually don't need to embark. It was going to do another embarkation. Wait, they're moving. Beautiful. So we're going to go start a siege in Azov. So that is absolutely perfect. Very, very happy about that. Once the siege ends, we expect the war to end. And there's a siege happening up here as well. I'm not too concerned about that one. Apparently the war is over. Okay, All rebelling vassals are imprisoned, so that seems good. She captured him, I guess? I don't know. I don't think they were at 100% war score, but we'll call that okay. So, a small symbolic stone ship. What is this? Oh, our sister died. Okay. It's all outrageously expensive. Okay, so we will go ahead and disband our armies here. We do not need them to be here anymore. Perfect. We'll bump back up to speed 4, and we'll come on in over here and get additional economic constructions completed. So in Lund, we would love to grab more trade ports. There we go. There's all that gold spent. How are we doing in... Oh, we've got cancer. Okay. So, we're going to try a safe treatment. We're a little brighter, but it's going to kill us. That's okay. We can go into our succession here. Our succession is fine. We'll play as this guy, who is currently ruling as the Emperor of Crusader. Of course, he's not actually in charge. His wife is. So he will get Scandinavia, and he will be married to the ruler of Crusader, with his daughter being married matrilineally, daughter and heir, being married matrilineally to the King of Bavaria. Beautiful. So this death is completely fine. Serve me well, Jarl. Serve me well. So we're going to die here, and it's only a matter of time. It's pretty much a guarantee. Does our son have gold? No, he does not. Okay. In fact, he's in debt. Well, that's fine. We're still trying to sway her. Her opinion has improved of us. She's still upset that we murdered her family member, but okay. Sure. So this is completely fine. We'll get control of Crusader soon enough. We will have to wait for her to die. It will then pass over to the Queen of Bavaria, who will be our player heir at that point. Now, I would love Bavaria to take back some of this territory. They don't seem too interested. This guy is our great-grandson. In fact, now he's our grandson. We died of cancer. That was expected. We knew that this was going to happen. We're going to bump it back down to speed 3 for the moment because we've got a little bit of work to do here. We are a martial focus. We've got everything but strategist here. But for the moment, we're going to go to wealth focus. We need to get a lot of construction done over here. So, our wife is not capable of helping us with stewardship. That's the thing. Helsingborg obviously has to be granted out. We would love to grant out additional titles here. We definitely need a steward, and the best one we can get is this guy. We need a chancellor, we need a marshal, and we need a spy master. We're all just the best in the field that we can get. Okay. Now, we are on wealth focus for the moment, which will boost us up a little bit from our stewardship here, but it's not much. We do have these factions that are going to brew up. That's not surprising. And for the time being, we want to spend gold on upgrading our economy. There we go. So, handing out counties is not ideal because they're much more difficult to get back. What we would really prefer is getting additional domain limit. But it's not really an option. So we're going to hand out county titles here, unfortunately. I really hate doing this. Do we have another option? Any way we slice it, we're going to have disabled buildings. I think we don't really have an option. So we're going to hand out Borgholm. We're going to hand out Vaxio. And we're going to hand out Stegholm. We're going to strive to get those back as soon as possible. But for now, they have to be handed out. I really strongly dislike it, but this guy is not good at stewardship. We knew that that would happen. We do want to take a look at... Let's see. This guy? Hang on. Let's look at line of succession here. Queen of Bavaria is next in line, followed by Prince Ezra. Yes. So we're going to give this guy... He is not in our court. We can't really do anything with that. He is in this person's court. Okay. Well, that's interesting. He is Crusader. That's a bit unfortunate, but it's to be expected, in all honesty. We will convert over if we have to, later on. With that, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, let's see, child opinions, dynasty members get better education traits. That's not awful. Although noble veins is probably good. We're going to go down this tree for now. There we go. Next episode, we are going to work a bit... We have a lot more territory over here. Hang on. I didn't set this up. Lithuania is now under our control. What happened here? Inherited via abdication, installed by faction demand. But how did it get into our territory? Okay, well, it's in our territory now, I guess. Maybe one of our vassals subjugated it? She was installed by faction demand. Duke of Lithuania. Okay, well, at any rate, apparently we have a bunch more territory here now. Cool. Well, next episode, we will work on getting Khazaria fully under our control. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.